YouTube. Welcome to my channel. It's nice to meet you if you've never been here before, and welcome back. If you have been here before, I appreciate you being here. Today I'm going to be working on Bubble Flower by Josephine Wall, and the kit is licensed through Diamond Painting Deutschland. It is 90 by 72 centimeters with 225 colors. And what you're seeing in front of you right now is my progress on the 30 by 40 section that I set out for myself as my goal for the month of April. So we're going along pretty well, but I've had a few things happening in my life that have kind of prevented me from reaching my goal so far. I'm recording this early because I have an important family event, unscheduled event coming up this weekend that won't allow me to do any WIP N Chats or recordings. So I'm recording this on the week before my WIP N Chat. My WIP N Chat for the event has been going out on Sundays. So I just had to run and let my little dog outside. So today I'm going to be working on this section up here on the left. I guess it's down here on the right, but I've turned the camera around now, so I'll be working on it upside down. But I did my introduction right side up, so you could see the beautiful rendering that's come out. I did, and I guess I shouldn't be hard on myself. I did do quite a bit, but you know, I want to be able to finish this kit too. I guess it's my own fault really though, because I started kitting up the Dragon Charmer from the one with diamond art, also a Josephine Wall kit. If you're new here and you aren't aware of the Josephine Wall event, it's an event that's running from April 1st to May 31st, and you can enter anytime up to May 1st by posting your start photo in our Facebook group. All the links are down below for that. And just a little quick update that, or a refresher for, or just information. Let's just call it information, background information. The event is being run by 3 of us. There's myself, Angie's Crafting with Diamonds, and Kim with Kim's Crafts, and Deb at the Crafty Diamond. And I encourage you all to check out their channels if you have not yet done so, and support them as well. So like I was saying earlier, we're going to be working on this section here, and I will also have a part 2 of the kit up for the one with the diamond art, which is a white canvas with black letters. It has 229 colors and it is 60 by 80 in square. Yeah, so the fun part about today is going to be that we're going to bling up these bubbles, because I'm using frosted ABs in all the bubbles. And I guess I don't need this magnet here. It's kind of in a bad spot. So I'm going to move that. There. I don't need that. And I'm going to get out my crystals that I was going to use. Funny enough, I had them out yesterday because I'm reorganizing my crystals. And oh, there it is. I buried it because I had paper cutter on top of it. So I'm going to be doing some things with my paper cutter. Oops. And I'm sure if I'm just not comfortable talking about what's happening right now in my very, very personal life. I'm just not ready to share that. My son and husband are all okay. There's nothing there. It's other family things that I can't and don't want to talk about at the moment. Down the road, I will talk about it a little bit and share when I'm ready to share. So, okay. So in here, in this kit, I have my quad cubes, my glow-in-the-dark squares, and all my diamond painting with sparklers crystal ABs. Diamond Painting Sparklers is a host of this event, so please check out the link below. There's also a discount code to use during the event. And I am going to use my, not very organized because I just realized I should do this today. So these are my pens from CraftedMakes. I've shown them before. They're super pretty. This one's become my new favorite. I think it's the shape, because this one's the same size, but it's a different shape. But I like them both. This one has a 5-placer and a single placer, and this one has a 3-placer and a single placer. Both my single placers have glue dots in them, and both my multi-placers have Quake Hold putty in them. I am going to be trying out some more putties coming up soon. They're not a sponsor, I just bought it off Amazon. I'm just showing you what I'm using. I guess that could be construed as kind of an oddity there. So there's that. And then I'm using all of my collection of mini white trays, because that works for me. And I'm really excited that Diamond Art Club now has these little mini white trays, because they work perfectly in here. These are actually old version Dreamer Designs mini trays. And what else do I have in here? Some other mini Mosca boats. It's pretty much anything that's white. I like white the best. I have a couple clear ones too, but I never gravitate to those. And I just keep them in the bottom of a chocolate box, because that works for me. So the next thing I would like to show you, gee, I'm not terribly disorganized this morning, or not feeling that way. There's another small tray, is these 2 trays from DpGalCreations here. This is a white one. This isn't an event tray. It doesn't have the customization on, but this one is Josephine Wall 2023, and this is called Rose Gold, and it's by DpGalCreations. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. So I've been using this on my non-Confetti Max regular kits, like my regular Diamond Art Clubs or Diamond Painting Shop kits. Yeah, so, and I might use this later to do some of the areas around the bubbles here. But we're going to start with the bubbles, because it's the most fun. Because I haven't made any decisions on how I'm going to do them yet. But that's okay, so we're going to take a look at it. I just want to check everything's recording, and it is. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit more and shuffle this down here so you can see what I'm going to do. And I can reach and all the things. Right there. Thank you. Are we set now? I think we're set now. I don't really have a single table that I work on, and sometimes it creates an awkward edge, because the table I have next to my desk is a piece of an old table that we were going to throw out, and I thought, hey, no, let me use that so that I can spread my kits out farther, but it isn't quite the same width. And you might have seen that in my unboxings too sometimes. So I am unconventional sometimes when I do crystals. So I'm just going to decide that I want to use some of this yellow, this frosted AB, and probably some of these oranges. And I'm going to use, because this is just going to be a whole lot of fun. It's going to cheer me up. Put some pinks in here. I might leave the edge of this bubble and the edge of this bubble until I get to the next row, because see how I've done that here? Oops, I must have pulled that off myself. No, it's perfectly fine. I like to just do it in a section. You probably saw that last week I missed a couple drills. Oh well. I probably thought I'd do them when I did this over here. Oh well, I will. When I did this section, I decided to leave this so I could do this whole blue bubble. But I think we're going to do the pink and blue bubble first. So I'm just going to pull some things out. We've got some clear, and that'll go in the lighter areas. We're going to have some yellow, which is 727 here. Just a few. And this is going to be a crystal party, guys. A mini crystal party. It's just what I need. So I'm going to say I'm looking for an orange. I don't think I have an orangey orange. I have 970. I guess it's an orange. We could use some of those. Like a pinky orange. Aren't those pretty? So we're going to have those out. And we're going to use some 741 AB as well, which is like a yellowy orange. A little bit more yellowy. And we're just going to have a little party. A crystal party. And let's start with that. So, okay. So I'm going to take that back, my little tiny piece of, the small piece of release paper, and I'm going to cordon it off. And I am going to put in a couple of these clear ones. I'm hoping you can see. Let me just double check. You can see. Yeah, you can see. Maybe I should turn on my nasty light. Nah, I really don't want to. And the sun's starting to come in the window temporarily, so we'll enjoy that. And I'm having my coffee this morning. So here we are. I'm going to take these clear ones, and I'm just going to, in this case, I happen to know that this sort of dry, it looks like a Leo symbol, is a light color. And I can also tell by the canvas picture that it's a lighter symbol. So I'm just going to put in a couple of those. And this is, you know, obviously it's unconventional because I'm doing it how I want to do it. So that might be enough of that for this particular bubble. Then I am going to shape these just a little. And let me see, where do I want to put these? These are the lightest yellow. So I think I'm going to put that there. And I don't want it to get too solid. I want to have some regular drills still in the bubble. But I also want these to get attention because it's so pretty. And this is so fun. So let's see. Where else do I think? Maybe there. Yeah. I can always add in more, right? So that's it for the light yellow. Now I'm going to put in some orange. Which one's which? So this is the 741 and this is the orange. But it doesn't matter. It won't matter. So this is the 741. I'm going to put in some of those. Just going to spread them in. And I think it will end up looking super pretty. Let's see. Kind of look at it from the side, then I can see the shimmer and what the shape is looking like. So I want it to be, I'm trying to put the crystals sort of in the round shape of the bubble. So I'm going to put in some more of these orange ones. And as I fill this in, I may decide that I want to add in a few more as I go. These are really pretty. Loving that. It's making quite a show. Yeah. that looks kind of fun. I think this needs to be here though. Put one there. And probably one more. One or two more maybe. There. There. And maybe one down here, one orange, just to balance it off. I don't want it to be perfect, right? So let's keep it from being perfect. That is fun. I like it. Let's go to the next bubble. So I'm thinking I'm going to not work on these bubbles here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to take, and I'll fill all this in probably today and tomorrow. I'll do this whole section, but I'm just going to mark off this, just it's easier to see. Now I'm thinking I'm going to fill in some pinks and clears, and I see like an opportunity to put in a yellow, I think a yellow here, just in the lighter colors like that. Just put in one because it just creates some visual fun. Put like that, and I think that's it for that. Have a little more coffee. I was really enjoying listening to the birds, but I think now I'm going to put on some music like we did last time. And I got 2 new songs. I got 2 new credits. So my playlist is growing. Isn't that funny? Just make sure it's not on too loud. And I'll go into my I've created a playlist for my copyright credits. Oh, well, yeah, so this should be fine. So, do I see an opportunity to put in some more light clear ones over here? Yes, I do. I'm thinking here. And I see one like spot down here. And you know, it doesn't have to be perfectly perfect according to the pattern, right? But I definitely see some lights over here, lighter ones. Create some sparkle on there, like that. I don't think I'm going to put any clear ones on this particular bubble. So I'm going to set these frosted ABs aside. These were the frosted. I'm just going to put them over there for safety so I don't knock them with my hand. And I think I'm done with these light yellow 727 frosted ABs. But I'm going to put them to the side. I might need a couple of these oranges. But I'm going to put them to, I have them repeat. I'm on repeat, aren't I? I'm going to put them to the side until I fill in some more colors. To add a couple to that one. And just see what colors strike me. So I think we have, so that was this set of colors here. So I'm going to put those with that tray so I remember which ones came out of which dish. And now I have lots of choices. It seems like some of the pinks look really close. So yeah. What does my sheet say? What did I try to do? 553s became 915 in the other bubble. Here's the 915, so we might do that again. But it doesn't matter if I don't. I can just pick a different color. And then we have the blues to deal with. And yeah, let's do the pinks first, I guess. Now I know that these sideways U's with the dot in the middle, I was substituting those with 209 with 209 because they really are 209s. So I'm going to pull those out for sure. So let's fill in some of those. So are there any over here? There's one there. There's one down there. And they'll look much more interesting once I fill in the colors around them. I just kind of wanted to just take this recording to do these because I think it's fun. I think these particular crystals, because they're crystal and they have the coating on top, lend themselves really well to the watercolor feel of this painting. And the Josephine Wall kits, I used regular, well actually I used both crystals on my Flight of the Lynx kit. And I think I like them, but I think these are just better. I don't know. We'll see when it's all done, right? I'll be able to compare the two kits and the two different methods. I know I used maybe one crystal AB, one or two, because I had just gotten them. And I used them in some of the purple flowers that are there. So this is basically the 209 is pretty much a color swap that I was doing on a theme that I'll carry on through the picture. When I look at 209, it's not a giant color. Like there's not like 10,000 209s to replace. There's probably 1,000 that you could use as color replacement, pure color replacement. So you know, I can kind of keep on that theme of that. But I haven't decided what to do with their wings yet. So there's 209. Oh, there's another one down there I think I'm going to add. Just down there to balance off that bubble. So the next one I'm going to do is to figure out what to substitute for the 553. Just going to take a look at that. Oh, well, that's hilarious. 553, it's actually 554 that I was thinking of exchanging, which is a completely different symbol than 553. 552, actually, this one. So, that's okay. I wrote down a picture of the symbol on my sheet, and I'm totally fine with that, because this is art, not science. I'm good with it. So, let's find a super light pink. Do I have one that will work for this? Maybe these 3804s. Can you see that? I think that will work and tone in. So let's pull that up. Some of those. I think that's next. So I'm thinking this bubble is going to have blues and greens. This is going to have blues and purples and pinks. And this is going to have pinks and maybe a couple more oranges. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So this is replacing a 554 or some of it. And I zoomed the camera in a little bit so you could see a little bit more of what I'm doing. And if I just feel like it should be in a different spot, you can put it there. I had somebody ask me, how do you know what you're going to do? Well, sometimes I know and sometimes I don't. And I'm okay with that. See, I don't like that. No, 3 in a row doesn't look good in this situation. So I'm going to put that where a blue one would have gone. And I'm okay with it. Yep. Let's put these where the pinks kind of are. And I think that'll be really pretty. We'll put this here. There's one there. Here. There. Just sprinkling them. Sort of add in the highlights. So that's it for those. I think I'm going to put them away because I don't want them to get mixed up. And that was 3607. Oh, now I'm not sure. Was it 36? It was this one. See, yeah, that almost happened. That's why I do not like these containers. I just don't. They were 3804 ABs that I used. But I just go by the color. Look at those sparkle in the sun. Wow, these are 209s. I'm going to put them away so I don't get mixed up. What I'm doing, it's just, I find it very, yeah, this, again, it's not science. This is art for me. I'm just going to pour myself some more coffee. So it's early here. My son is still in bed. My husband's gone to work. So, for the purples, or should we do the blues? What color is this? This is common. Let's pick one that goes with that. And tone is good to do with that. So the 3831s actually look like they could pass because we've already used 209 and 3804. Or we could possibly use these 3607s. And because the bubbles are independent of the rest of the picture, like each bubble is its own thing. Yeah, these are the 3607s. Those are like hot pink, hotter pink. I'm going to use those for a different one. I'm going to use those for these bells that go across because I know that those are hotter pink. So I'm going to use 3831 for AB for 553. I think so. But there's hardly any difference, really. They're so close. But that's okay. We're going for a watercolor effect, and it has gradual changes. So I'm back. I just decided to leave the back door open and she can let herself back in. Because look what's happening here. The sun is right on the crystals. And that may not last very long because the clouds are on their way by. So let's enjoy this. Let's enjoy this extra sparkle fun. Absolutely insane. I'm just going to move it just a little. Can you see that? That is crazy. You see that? I'll move it for you. Zoom in. It's pretty zoomed in. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? One of the small joys in life. Enjoying the sun, right? Look at that. Can you see that? If I move it, the color. It's hard to do because it's a pretty big canvas. But yeah, it's crazy. So let's do some more. Well, we have that with us before we lose it. So how about some blue then? These were going in the S's 796 AB. I don't think there's a 995 in the kit, but I might put a couple little pieces in just for fun. So let's do that. Let's put in this color. I think we could get away with putting in some. That will just be extra pretty. When I mean some, it could be like 3 or 4 crystals and that's it, because it's a heavy confetti kit, right? In the section. And I'm seeing a lot of some greens in here. So I think I need to get out those aquamarine colors instead. So I put in some of those, but these up here, these are like aquamarines over here. I see a little piece of something on my canvas that needs to leave. Looks like it's probably putty or dust. Needs to go. Be gone. Be gone, dust. I know there's going to be lots of dust in there, but if I see it, I can take it off. So I think I'm going to throw in some lighter green 3846s. And I just ordered another bag of these because I think when I get over into her dress, I'm going to be using these in her dress along with the frosted ABs. So I'll need quite a few. And also because, not because of that, but more because I have another kit that I've kitted up called Together We Are Magic. And I think this will be a good color in there as well. So I want to make sure that I don't run out. And so I was ordering crystals for this special project and that I'm going to be working on. And I believe I will share it with everyone. Once I have all the parts here. I put in an order last night. So hopefully it has everything I need. Well, need is a qualitative word, but since it's a memory kit, I can do whatever. I feel like I can just do what I feel I need to do to make that work the way I want to see it. And I'm good with that. So that's 3846. I don't really see that being a color anywhere else. 3808. I feel like this is a color. This is the darker green that is in it's the paint brushes, paint roller brushes that I put in the Pegasus. So I'm going to put a couple of these in the darker sort of aqua-y colors in here. Like that. because I know this one that looks kind of like piano keys is also a very dark green. So that'll be pretty when it's all done, like that. It all looks weird right now, doesn't it? I'm sure it will look good when it's all done. Usually, I think I generally start with filling in some of the colors, and then I know what I'm going to replace. But look at that, sun coming in again. It just wants to be here, doesn't it? It wants to be here today. And I'm actually thinking I'm going to put in a couple of these really light greens here, just on the edge here. Just a couple in this edge to bring that out. And then that will be it for that bubble and its colors. But these are the bubbles that are coming right from her. They're like right up close. See? Here she's right here, and here's her hand. So all of this, I'm going to crystallize all of these bubbles coming out. So I will do this treatment to all of them. The closer they are to her, the more crystals they will have, because they're more rainbowy than they are with the picture in them. The bigger bubbles have the images within them. The little ones do not. They are just colorful shapes. So their specialness is going to be the bling that I add to them. At least that's how I see it on my kit. Wait, it's actually almost too sparkly. I almost can't see what I'm doing. Isn't that hilarious? Who would have thought, right? And it might look weird now. I think it will look really pretty later. Now I have a round kit from Diamond Painting Deutschland. It is called Crystal Enchantment. I don't think it's not a newer kit, like released this year, but I absolutely love it. And it's in round. And yeah, I have grandiose plans for that kit. It is the most prettiest colors. It's all yellows and it's just so dreamy. I just think it's fantastic. So the next thing I want to do is find, I guess, these 550 purples and put some in this bubble here. These are 550 ABs here, and they're quite a bit darker. Have more blues on them. I'm just going to put them in the middle here. Some of these. Because we're not done yet. Because I don't feel like being done. And yeah. Put a couple down here. Because it looks like there's a few of these arrows. Thinking these arrows are kind of like going to be these dark purples. Even though it's 550, I don't care. I'm just going to put in that. And now I think it's time to fill it in. Put those away. Should I put in more? I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. And I didn't put this color away, but I know it's 210. And let's just see if there's any more 210. Because my dog decided she needed to go out. Earlier I let the other dog out. So they're all taking turns. So I've left my door open. I have a backyard that's completely fenced off and safe for them to be in. It has 2 gates going down the side. So, yeah, they're fine out there. There's no way for anything to get to them except maybe some raccoons, and they're not going to come around in the middle of the day anyway. This is my little dog that's outside. My big dog, Heidi, she's still in bed. Yeah. So So I think the next colors to fill in is going to be those Pac-Man symbols, which are gray. The grays. Get them out. I'm going to pull this because it was right here. Oh, I know what I forgot to tell you guys. The section I had yesterday, the other day, was this corner of this bubble here. I counted how many colors it had. 105. I'm not kidding you. That is no joke. 105 color changes. When I was done that, my fingers were sore. Like my thumb from opening the containers was actually sore. Yep. You see some more of these 210s here too hiding. I think it's because of the sparkles. I can't see the colors. Wait a minute. That's the sideways ones. This is the down ones. That's the other ones that I put away earlier. This is crazy. This is any more downward facing arrow triangles. I'm not filling in these. I gotta mark these off so my eyes stop traveling for now. And then when I fill in the background, I'll just keep going, and then I'll do the bubbles up there. I will cut out small pieces of release paper like I did here, just to protect my glue from getting dust and things in it until I work over there. I still haven't decided if I want to go across and do the wings. My feeling is I need to do them as like a section so they turn out kind of like the bubbles are like a section. So that's kind of where that is for me, why I think that way. I think I'm going to do this background color and those Pac-Mans. The Pac-Mans are here, the gray Pac-Mans. Because they're yelling at me that they're there. I hope you can still see what's happening here. Just move it over a little bit. I like having it in the sun. That's a lot of fun. I don't get a lot of natural light in my room, so I will move this over because probably now you can't see very well. There, it's all back. I hope you didn't miss much. You heard me talking away. That's too funny. So I have to remind myself, if you move your picture, and that's why I have the bigger table, so I can move my, or no, it's not a bigger table, it's an extension on the table. So I can move it around a little bit. I know it looks kind of weird when I am videoing sometimes when unboxing, and it's like, oh, well, do people care if I have like 2 different colors of tables attached? Probably not. But that's why. If you ever wondered why, that is why. I'm going to single place. I guess I'll use this one. The glue dot is newer. Then it makes that nice pop. What is it that we find relaxing about the pop? Or most people do. I shouldn't say we, because some of you might not be your thing. Why do we like that? Why do some of us like that? What does it do? Does it draw our attention away from our minds because it's making an abrupt sound? Like, I don't know. So it's super early, like I said, and I'm going to be going to work. I'm working today. It's a weekday. So what I might do, I'm thinking, if I finish this tonight, I'll come back and do a small clip just to show you how it turns out when I get it all done. Because I'm enjoying the sun. I'm trying to hang out as long as the sun is hanging out. There's two stuck together. That doesn't happen very often. I just use this little plastic container for my trash and empty it regularly. I'm not really a trash collector. I know some people are. I don't. Trash is trash. I think if I got a kit that was extraordinarily full of trash, I would start saving it. But usually I'm working on more than one kit at a time, so that would mean that I would have more than one kit in the trash. So then I couldn't really say, hey, this is trash. I mean, I did that once with Life of Tigers. I think I showed you guys my trash because there was a lot of trash in that compared to other kits that I've worked on. I am not seeing, oh, there's one hiding in the shadows of the sun. There it is. That's it for that one. And I think we'll do this one next. I want a little bit bigger of a tray, so I think I'm going to pull out my DpGalCreations tray. We're doing this one. I'm going to turn it sideways so I don't start filling in the wrong one. That one jumped out. See, hasn't that all lined up nicely? Yeah, so for the event today, I will be giving away a gift certificate to Dainty Diamond Art or Diamond Painting Fanatics. They are a pretty new diamond painting shop. And the lady that has it, her name is Cindy Michelle. She also has a YouTube channel, and I'm going to throw a link to her YouTube channel and to her website down below. She is donating a £10 UK pound sterling certificate to her shop for the giveaway this week. And this week will be a bonus week. That means that Kim, Deb, and I are all doing giveaways this week. So I have two things I'm giving away. I'm giving away the gift card to Dainty Diamond Art, as well. We are supporting Siobhan. Siobhan has a Coverminders shop on Etsy, and I will put a link to her shop. Did I just fill in the wrong ones on the wrong ones? I just did. It's not my day. So I have to move all these. That's not the end of the world. It's just not any fun either. So this one is going forwards. These are going backwards. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. There's one. Actually aren't very many of these in the kit. I grabbed the wrong container. It's just because I am extraordinarily tired. I think I'm going to pick these off. Yeah, because they're wrong and it'll just look weird. I thought they looked too light. I don't know. Oh well, too busy talking. WIP N Chats are hard, guys. They are. Especially on these big kits. It can be really challenging. Good thing I didn't get through the whole thing and not realize it. But yeah, you can remove colors that are on wrong. It's not that bad. And people saying that double-sided adhesive is so hard. You just pick it off. I think if you left it for 3 months and then tried to pick it off, maybe it would be like really stuck because the glue would have started drying underneath and be more bonded. Right now it's easy. It's only going to take me a second to pull these off. And I'll pull out the other tray. I think I automatically thought this was that color simply because there's so many of them. Let's see. Yeah, it's these ones, and I don't actually have, that's weird. Is there really a lot of difference though? Not really. Probably could have just left it and not worried about it. Interesting. So I'm going to put these back in here and switch them out. So as I was saying, the giveaway this week is going to be a $10, a 10 pound sterling gift card to the new to me diamond painting company called Dainty Diamond Art or Diamond Painting Fanatics. And I will be releasing an unboxing of a kit that I purchased from her. It's a JBG. It's really cute. I just haven't, I may have already released it by the time this video comes out. My plan is to do so, but it depends on I'm just having more coffee, on what my family needs are, whether I can do it or not. But it will be coming out in the next little while. And let's see. So now that I have the right color in the tray, I will do some of this. I don't know why my playlist isn't just playing through. Normally it just cycles. I'm having to tell it to start again. Kind of strange. So, and I'm sorry I keep getting interrupted and not finishing what I'm going to say. I already talked to you about Dainty Diamond Art. Check her out. The other coupon is going to be to Siobhan. She has an Etsy shop and we are donating gift cards to her shop. She has been out due to some serious medical issues, so her shop is currently closed. But in order to support her and show love for her, Kim, Deb, and I are all donating a gift card to her shop. So that leads me to, what will this week's draw special word be? And I think it's going to be, could be so many things. I think in keeping with last week's theme, this week it's going to be spring. I'm hearing all those birds singing outside and it's making me think of spring. The sun is streaming in my window. So write a comment if you would like to be in the draw with the word spring in it. And I'd love to hear from you. And then the following week, they will do the draw for those prizes. Yeah. So good luck to you. I hope it all goes well. I hope you're having a good week and all of that too. I hope you're having fun. It's been really great seeing all these kits coming to life. And for those of you that are not in the Josephine Wall event, I'm so glad that you're here and I want to know what you're working on. I will be putting up a post review for Secret Admirer, and I have a couple of other videos coming out. One is around my crystal storage that I finished for my squares last night. So that will be coming out, as well as I have a Diamond Art Club unboxing coming out. So I hope you check those out and enjoy them. They're all recorded. They'll be coming out in the next week or so. Or they might have already come out by the time this gets released on Sunday. We'll just see. So I have a little bit of editing left to do on those. Right. The coffee is good. So I think I'm going to pause it here and I'm going to come back later and I'm going to do another time lapse like I did a few weeks ago and show you how I finished this section off. And then you get to see it all completed with the crystals in. So that will be super fun. Right? I like doing those. I'll play some music and then I'll talk to you again at the end and give you any updates that I have as well on what's happening that I can share. Right now I can't share very much about what's happening in my house or in my family, but I will in the coming weeks and months. I will. Everything, all the information I have is too new to share. That's the way it is sometimes, right? But for now, I need to go get started on some work. I'm working remotely today. I have to go take care of a few things for my team. And yeah. So we'll talk to you soon. In the blink of an eye, I'm sure. I'll come back with the time lapse. So we're back after that time lapse, and I started the music again, and we'll just finish off the last couple colors. And as you can see, this is really coming in nicely. It looked really strange when it was just crystals, but you know, now that it's being filled in, you know, I think it looks pretty good. If I say so myself. So we'll just put in the last couple of colors. And I'll remind you that the giveaway draw this week, it's a bonus week where Kim, Deb, and I are all doing a giveaway on our channel. So be sure to listen to all 3 of our WIP N Chats this week and next week to hear who wins prize and to enter. Now you can only win 1 prize per week, but you can enter all 3. So that's super fun. That's the same with the grand prizes as well. You can only win 1 grand prize because we want to share. We want to share with everyone. So I had put dryer sheets and everything in just because all the kits I seemed to be running into all had static. So I thought, well, I'll just put them in to make sure, right? Yeah, so that worked out okay in the end. I just started pulling them out because, oh, see, that's the wrong one. So I've got to get the other blue one. It's the opposite way. These ones always trip me up. I think that's the fun of it. I can't wait till I work on the soul of a unicorn because I'm pretty sure that is going to be all through the kit. These funny blue colors, because they have the same DMC symbol combinations across the Josephine Wall kits from Diamond Painting Deutschland. Yeah. And when I kitted up this kit, I was able to reuse my containers. So I was quite happy about that. It saved me quite a bit of kitting up effort, actually. So we just need one of these. I'm going to pull that dryer sheet out. You'll notice I've started picking them out as I go through. And I'll start picking them out more. I kind of left them in just to see, but everything has been just fine. So one more color out of the purple tray. Some that got away on me. Let's see, is it this one? Nope, it's the other one going the other way. I'll just grab it. There it is. That was easier. So that is it. So let's take a look at that. And remember, the key word was spring. Make a sentence with the word spring in the sentence, a phrase, a comment. Whatever you feel about spring. Are you looking forward to spring? What's your favorite part about it? So I think that's turned out quite pretty. I'll just zoom in. You can get a better look at it. It's turned out quite pretty. Look at that. So, how do you like that crystallized? How do you like the method that I used? Do you think it was treacherous? Do you think it was too, maybe a little wild? I don't know. Can crystals be wild? I'm pretty liberal with what I want to do. I'm not afraid to try new things. That's what I like about doing the kits, the way I want them, not by just how they came in the instruction package. I guess, and I also think hopefully it makes it more interesting for you guys to watch to see what I might do next. So please like and subscribe. It's free to do in YouTube lands, and I truly appreciate you. And we'll see you again next time. Bye.